All right, let's start a new project. I'll tap the plus button in the upper right. I'll type the title. I'll select the type of project, and finally, Create Project. What is happening is that my master preferences settings are being copied into the project. There are a lot of things you can configure to set up the app for the way you like to write. You can set these up in the master preferences so they'll be copied into all of your new projects. Looks like our project is ready to go. See the button at the top right that looks like a piece of paper? This is where you can modify the preferences for this specific project in case you have things you want for the project but don't want the changes to affect future projects. I'll tap the button so you can see all the things you can configure. You'll find the same button at the top right of the main projects list. This is where you can modify your master preferences. Those are the preferences that get copied into every project when you start a new project. Now here we are in the title tab of our project. Notice the share button. This allows you to send your project file somewhere or to someone else. If you only want to copy the file to another device to work on it, I recommend publishing the file by tapping the cloud icon with the upward pointing arrow. Here's a little secret. By publishing your file, then continuing to push your changes to the cloud, you'll always have a backup. If something happens and your phone dies or gets broken and you have to get a new one, just log into your account, go to your projects list, and download the project. You're back up and running. If you're working on the project on another device and you have published the file, and there are changes you haven't downloaded, you'll see another cloud icon with a downward pointing arrow. Tap it to download any changes to this device. You may be asking, why do I have to publish my file, push my changes, download the changes on my other device, and so on and so forth back and forth? Why don't they just sync across all devices automatically like other apps? To be perfectly honest, it's because I'm the developer and I don't like it when everything I do automatically shows up on all my devices. I want to have more control. So now you have control. And there's another reason. If you have the premium or pro level, you can add one or more writing partners to your project and sync changes with them. And as you're working on something in the project, you may not want your writing partner to see the changes you've made until you're ready for them to see them. You are in control. All right, folks, it's time to get back to working on your Oscar-winning screenplay or your best-selling novel. Until next time, I'm Bob McFarlane. Thanks for joining me.